Hey, what's up guys? I'm Foxy. Ruben's actually not here right now, but this is still Battle Brawl Z. I've got a new deck profile for you guys. I built this deck in like 10 minutes. It's gotten very little testing, but I've actually been having a lot of fun with this deck. I couldn't wait for Ruben to get back to share it with you guys, so let's just get right into the deck profile. The Bakugan we're using, Darkus Kracelios Ultra. There he is. He might be a little broken because I dropped him a few days ago, but he still opens fine. 600B, 1 damage on a Helix plus 200B. Ventus Dragonoid. 200B, 4 damage on a Helix plus 400B. And Aquas Tertonium Ultra. Look at this little chunk. 500B, 2 damage on a Helix plus 100B and plus 3 damage. And you can reroll them once each turn if you miss with them, so that's really nice. We like rerolling. The cores I'm using, 4 plus 500B minus 1 damage. Really just using this because it's the strongest B power you can get for the least damage reduction, because these guys don't really do a lot of damage. I'm running 1 plus 600 minus 3 damage, just for Tertonium, because he gets plus 3 off the Helix, that minuses 3, it balances out. And then 1 plus 150B plus 2 damage Green Fist, because Tertonium does give us a Green Fist. So let's just get right into the deck. I'm running 3 copies of Hyper Dragonoid. 3 cost, 400B, 6 damage. On a Helix it gets plus 400B, and Victor draw a card. So this card is the reason I'm using Ventus Dragonoid instead of, say, Ventus Tertonium. Because Ventus Tertonium on base, I believe, is stronger than Ventus Dragonoid, but Ventus Dragonoid has the better Evo. And the draw comes in clutch, like, a lot. Next, 3 copies of Hyper Kracelios Ultra. 3 costs, 800B, 4 damage, and on a Helix plus 400B. Really strong. Not as strong as the Power Creep boys, but what is? 3 copies of Hyper Tertonium Ultra. 2 cost, 800B, 4 damage. So he gets about as strong as Hyper Kracelios over here. On a Helix, he gets plus 200B and plus 4 damage, and you can still reroll him if you miss, because you're kind of bad if you didn't. 3 copies of Winton. 4 cost. When you open a Bakugan, you may energize the top card of your deck. If you have 15 or more energy cards in play, your Bakugan get plus 1500. That second effect very rarely, if ever, comes into play. He's really just here to get us into Turbo for our 1 Turbo card. I don't know, Winton's just a lot of fun. I like him in the deck. 3 copies of Wave Slash. 3 cost plus 300B and Flow if you played another card this turn, plus 1000B instead. Really strong card. This is why we like Winton getting us energy, because we can play that earlier. 3 copies of Blinding Ink. 2 cost, negate an action that costs 3 energy or less. Just a really nice negate. Probably the better negate in the game right now. 2 copies of Turn to Energy, just to get us to Turbo faster. Just 2 cost, energize this uncharged. 3 copies of Nature's Power. 1 cost, give a non-Ventus Bakugan minus 500B. This is a really strong 1 cost card if you're not playing against Ventus, which most of the time you're probably not. 3 copies of Tides. 1 cost plus 200B and Flow if you played another card this turn, plus 400B instead. Just another really strong 1 cost card. 3 copies of Dark Waters. 1 cost plus 200B and you may reroll your Bakugan. Early B power is nice, rerolling is nice. Just a nice card. 3 copies of Deep Dive. 1 cost, draw a card and you may reroll your Bakugan. Again, drawing's nice, rerolling's nice. Cheap cards are nice. Just, this deck's nice. This deck's a lot of fun. Rounding off with the flips, 4 copies of Tiger Reflex, our 1 Turbo card in the deck. 4 costs, stop non-Ventus. Turbo, if you have the most energy, this is free. So, really nice, just flips that are free. Speaking of flips that are free, Pact of Darkness, the freest of flips. 4 costs, stop non-Darkus. Sacrifice, you may discard a card to play this for free. Yeah, just stopping damage for discarding a card. Always good. And then, a card I'm trying out, 2 copies of Brain Geyser. 4 costs, draw all remaining damage from this attack. So I heard somewhere that if you draw your damage off of Brain Geyser, even if the damage would have ended the game, it doesn't because you're drawing it instead of inflicting it as damage. I don't know if that's true. I can't 100% confirm that. Maybe you guys can let me know in the comments. But if that's not how Brain Geyser works, we'll just replace it with Lost at Sea. That's fine. But yeah, that's the deck, guys. Let's get these guys out here. But yeah, that's the deck. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Be sure to like and subscribe. We're actually really close to 200 subscribers if we haven't hit that by the time this video goes up. But yeah, we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.